Hello YouTube, this is Driver, and I am going to be doing an official review of my Beretta M9 full-size chambered and long rifle. Now, wow, this is one I've had for well over a year. Exactly when I purchased this was at the beginning of the year, I'm pretty sure. I would say around February. And I'd say that this is more of a novelty than anything else. It's a gun that I've really loved, but at the time I couldn't really find any 9mm Berettas lying around. But they had this in the case for, I think it was $250 plus 25 for everything, so just under $300. So the cost, full-size Beretta, under $300. Yeah, I can't really knock it, because going straight into reliability, it's really good. It's right up there. Let's see. I fed CCI Minimag, Winchester Super X, Standard Velocity CCI, Federal Target Match, and out of the vast majority of the high velocity rounds, it's fed and it's loved it. The ones that it did not like are the low velocity, like the Remington Gold Bullet, and God, there's another one that I'm completely forgetting. But it is a little picky on ammo. Like, a dead round is a dead round, but when you go through a box of CCR Minimag and you have 3 failures in one magazine, it's definitely ammo sensitive. Now, again, it could have been the ammo, could have been the gun being ridiculously dirty after 100 rounds at once at the range. I have, let's see, the one mag it came with, and I also have 4 additional magazines for it that I've purchased separately throughout the year. And I would give the reliability a B. Like it does have the second strike second strike capability, and so when you shoot it, it's standard double single action. So if you get a dead round, you get that second strike and that third strike and fourth if you want to keep doing that, or if it's a dead round, you can just simply just rack it out and just keep on going. So I guess in terms of trigger control or just accuracy in general, it's really good. My standard grip for the Beretta is the old Bruce Willis, John McClane grip, and the accuracy is pretty good. With these sights, they were standard 3-dot white. I just threw on some glow-in-the-dark night sight paint on there, and it's pretty good. I get, like, I'm tearing through that center at 7 yards, and it's pretty good. I like it. I don't quite love it, only because, like I said, with a long rifle cartridge, you sometimes get lucky with a brick of 100, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes even with the Winchester Super X, which is by far the best long rifle ammunition that you can buy, but it's scarce right now, regardless if it's brown nose or hollow point. Even a brick of those, I might get 2 or 3 failures, and it's enough to really, sort of either put this gun in a bag or just keep it in the safe. But it's mainly, I guess the reason why I still have it is definitely ease of operation. It's got a great trigger. There's a little bit of take up there, and then there's a wall. It's a long rifle, I'm not going to be able to dry fire it, but take up, and then there's a row right there. Double action is a little heavier, but it's definitely lighter than most double action onlys. So it's definitely easy to shoot rapidly. Now, another reason why I do love this is that when everything works well as it should, when the ammo is good as it should be, rapid fire is a beast with this thing. Rapid fire, it just keeps going. It just, as fast as I can pull the trigger, and it will go through 15-round magazines. 15-round magazines. In one session, I think I went through 5. magazines. I'm pretty sure I have the video uploaded on my channel. If not, I'll throw it down in the link down in the description. But 5 magazines through this, 100, close to 100 rounds. I'm pretty sure I've blown past 100. I just didn't record it. But just round after round, reload, round after round, reload, round after round. And it just kept going. And that was mainly Winchester Super X hollow points, 36 grain. I think that was 1400 feet per second. And that was beautiful. That was a great session. I wish I recorded that one. And concealability. This isn't the kind of gun that I would recommend for self-defense. Number one, because of its size. Number two, the long rifle is definitely not a rifle to underestimate. It's not. It's not a rifle that it's not a round that you just scoff at and think, oh, it's a BB gun or it's pencil lead or that dumb shit I would hear. But it does have the issue of rounds being unreliable. It doesn't matter how clean this gun is. It doesn't matter how well oiled I keep it or how pristine I keep the magazines. If I hit a dead round, I hit a dead round, and then I can do one or two things. I can rack it out, or I can just keep pulling the trigger and hope that it goes off. I've ran into a good handful. I would say about a dozen that were just dead. Like, I'd shoot, pull the trigger, oh, it's dead. And then I keep pulling the trigger 3 or 4 times, and it'd just be a dead round. So, gotta rack it out, and then you just keep going. I think there was one instance where it was one dead round after another. I think it was at least 2 or 3 dead rounds in the same magazine. But just the ammunition or the quality control as of this year, with CCI Minimag, with Winchester Super X, it hasn't been the highest and hasn't been the greatest, but it's still a weapon that will function, especially if the rounds are right. Now, for that reason, I do have to give it a B. I need to give it a B only because reliability is definitely affected by the ammo, and it's definitely affected by, the concealability. This is not a gun that you conceal. It's not a Ruger LCP-22. It's not, Beretta Bobcat 22. It's not, anything that you can just slip in your purse or slip in your waistband. And it's lighter than the standard Beretta, but there's so many other options. If you're going to go with long rifle, if you're going to go that small in terms of caliber, even if you're doing hollow points, there are guns that are a third of this size that do take 10-round magazines. But at the very least, you'll have 10 rounds and a third of this package that will hopefully be just as reliable, if not more reliable, than this. Yes, I do keep this clean. I do clean it after every range session. But again, it's more so the round. Now, if this was a 9mm variant and I was putting 115 grain full metal jacket through these or hollow points, this will probably be an A+, because the reliability will be right, just shoot up all the way as it should, especially with the Beretta platform. This one, made by Umarex, which is in Germany, so it's a good copy, but it's not the original. It's one of those guns that if I want to feel like Max Payne, or if I want to feel like John McClane or Martin Riggs at the range, then this is the perfect gun, especially right now when all the 9mm I have is locked away in a safe and is definitely not going to be for training in the slightest. So if I want to go through the 5,000 plus rounds of 22 I have stored away, this would be the gun to do so, because I can if anything, with malfunctions, this would be the perfect gun to train with, especially when it comes to kicking out the round and just keep going. And just, especially with rapid fire, this thing is so much fun with rapid fire. But yeah, I will give it a B+. Yeah, let's go with B+. Because I can't blame the gun for the ammo. I can't do it. But if you find one of these, just know that you are making a good purchase. Just make sure that you find the really good stuff.